Welcome to Tortilla Flat! Population, maybe 6. This quaint little town is nestled in the heart of Arizona, surrounded by the rugged beauty of the Superstition Mountains. It's a place where the past and present blend seamlessly, creating a unique atmosphere that you won't find anywhere else. Howdy folks, ever heard of a town where the dogs outnumber the people? Well, that's Tortilla Flat for you. It's a place where the pace of life is slow and the sense of community is strong. Here, everyone knows everyone, and strangers are just friends you haven't met yet. Well, saddle up and get ready because I'm about to tell you about Tortilla Flat, Arizona. This isn't just any old town, it's a living, breathing piece of the Old West. Imagine cowboys riding through the streets, the sound of horses' hooves echoing off the buildings, and the smell of fresh leather and hay in the air. This little slice of the Wild West is tucked away in the Superstition Mountains, and let me tell you, it's wilder than a coyote in a chicken coop. The landscape here is as rugged as it gets, with towering peaks, deep canyons and vast stretches of desert that seem to go on forever. With a population that could fit in a minivan, and that's including the tourists, Tortilla Flat is a place where time seems to stand still. It's a town where the old ways are still alive and well, and where the spirit of the West is as strong as ever. Except for the occasional tumbleweed, of course. But don't let the small size fool you, there's a lot more to Tortilla Flat than meets the eye. From its rich history to its quirky charm, this town has a way of capturing your heart and making you feel right at home. Now, I've been all over this great country, from muddy swamps to towering skyscrapers, and let me tell you, there's no place quite like Tortilla Flat. It's a town that defies expectations and surprises you at every turn. Whether you're a history buff, an outdoor enthusiast, or just someone looking for a unique adventure, Tortilla Flat has something for everyone. It's a town with a history as rich as a prospector's dream, and a sense of humor drier than the Arizona desert. The buildings here tell stories of a bygone era, and the people are as warm and welcoming as the Arizona sun. Every corner of this town has a story to tell, and every story is worth hearing. So grab yourself a cold sarsaparilla, or maybe something a little stronger, and let me tell you why you need to add Tortilla Flat to your bucket list. Whether you're here for the history, the scenery, or just a taste of the Old West, Tortilla Flat is a place that will leave you with memories to last a lifetime. So come on down and experience the magic of Tortilla Flat for yourself. And before you go, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more adventures like this one. Tortillas and stagecoaches, where it all began, or did it? The story of Tortilla Flat is one shrouded in mystery and legend, a tale that has been passed down through generations, each adding their own flavor to the mix. Legend has it that Tortilla Flat got its name back in 1904. It was a time when the Wild West was still wild, and the desert was an unforgiving place. Seems a wagon train hauling a load of, you guessed it, tortillas, got stuck in a flash flood. The rains came down hard and fast, turning the dry desert into a muddy mess. Now these weren't your average everyday tortillas. These were special, crafted with care and meant to last the long journey through the desert. Rumor has it they were as big as wagon wheels and twice as heavy. Imagine the surprise of the travelers when they saw these giant tortillas for the first time. Anyway, the wagon overturned, spilling its precious cargo all over the place. The tortillas, once neatly stacked, were now scattered across the desert floor. The tortillas, being flatter than a pancake after their ordeal, gave the area its name. It was a sight to behold, and the name stuck. Now I'm not saying it's true, but hey, stranger things have happened in the Wild West. The desert has always been a place of mystery and wonder, where legends are born and stories are told. What we do know for sure is that Tortilla Flat started out as a humble stagecoach stop. It was a place where weary travelers could rest and resupply before continuing their journey. Back then, it was a lifeline for weary travelers making their way through the rugged Superstition Mountains. The journey was long and arduous, and Tortilla Flat was a welcome sight. But don't go picturing some dusty, one-horse town. Tortilla Flat was much more than that. Tortilla Flat was a bustling hub of activity, a place where cowboys rubbed shoulders with prospectors, and everyone had a story to tell. It was a melting pot of cultures and characters, each adding their own unique touch to the town's vibrant tapestry. It was the Wild West in all its gritty glory, a place where dreams were made and broken, where the spirit of adventure was alive and well. Tortilla Flat was more than just a stop on the map. It was a symbol of the enduring spirit of the West. Now, you can't talk about Tortilla Flat without mentioning the Roosevelt Dam. This engineering marvel, built back in the early 1900s, tamed the mighty Salt River and brought life-giving water to the arid Arizona desert. And guess what? Tortilla Flat played a key role in its construction. See, the town became a boomtown practically overnight. Workers flocked to the area, eager to earn their keep on the dam project. Saloons, shops, and even a schoolhouse sprang up to accommodate the influx of new residents. Tortilla Flat was hopping. Even after the dam was finished, the town remained a popular destination for tourists and adventurers drawn to its Wild West charm. And let me tell you, that charm is still alive and well today. Speaking of charm, you haven't experienced Tortilla Flat until you've stepped foot in the Superstition Saloon. This ain't your average watering hole, folks. This place is a legend, a time capsule of the Wild West, complete with saddles for bar stools. That's right, you can belly up to the bar and feel like a real-deal cowboy or cowgirl. But the Superstition Saloon is more than just a bar. It's a museum of sorts. The walls are covered in dollar bills, each one signed by a visitor from all corners of the globe. There are old photographs, vintage signs, and even a few bullet holes. Don't worry, they're from the old days. It's a place where you can almost hear the echoes of laughter, tall tales, and maybe even a gunshot or two. Section 5, the Apache Trail. Hold on tight, it's a bumpy ride. Now, getting to Tortilla Flat is half the fun, especially if you take the Apache Trail. This historic route, also known as State Route 88, is a journey back in time, winding through the rugged terrain of the Superstition Mountains. Originally built in the early 1900s to serve as a supply route for the construction of the Roosevelt Dam, the trail has since become a favorite for adventure seekers and nature lovers alike. This scenic byway twists and turns through the Superstition Mountains, offering breathtaking views and a healthy dose of adrenaline. As you navigate the narrow, winding road, you'll be treated to panoramic vistas that stretch for miles. The landscape is a stunning mix of towering cliffs, deep canyons, and vast desert expanses. I'm talking hairpin turns, steep drop-offs, and enough twists and turns to make you dizzy. Each bend in the road reveals a new and awe-inspiring view, making it impossible to keep your eyes on the road. But be careful, because the Apache Trail demands your full attention. But trust me, the scenery is worth every bump in the road. The rugged beauty of the Superstition Mountains is on full display, with jagged peaks and rocky outcrops creating a dramatic backdrop for your journey. The trail is a photographer's dream, offering countless opportunities to capture the raw, untamed beauty of the Arizona wilderness. Along the way, you'll encounter towering canyon walls, sparkling lakes, and maybe even some desert wildlife. The Apache Trail is home to a diverse array of flora and fauna, from towering saguaro cacti to colorful wildflowers that bloom in the spring. The lakes, such as Canyon Lake and Apache Lake, provide a refreshing contrast to the arid desert landscape. Keep your eyes peeled for bighorn sheep, lizards, and maybe even a Gila monster or two. These elusive creatures are a rare sight, but if you're lucky, you might just catch a glimpse of one. The bighorn sheep are particularly impressive, with their massive curved horns and agile movements across the rocky terrain. Don't worry, they're more scared of you than you are of them. These animals are an integral part of the ecosystem, and spotting one is a reminder of the wild, untamed nature of the Apache Trail. It's a thrilling experience that adds to the sense of adventure and discovery. Just make sure you bring a sturdy vehicle and a strong stomach, because the Apache Trail is not for the faint of heart. The road can be rough and challenging, but for those who are up for the adventure, it offers an unforgettable experience. So buckle up, hold on tight, and get ready for a bumpy ride through one of Arizona's most iconic and scenic routes. Section 6. Museums and more. Tiny town, big surprises. Don't let Tortilla Flat's small size fool you. This little town is packed with surprises. For starters, there's the Tortilla Flat Museum, a treasure trove of local history. You'll find old mining equipment, vintage photographs, and artifacts from the town's early days. And right next door is the old schoolhouse replica, complete with a bell tower and antique desks. You can almost hear the echoes of children reciting their ABCs and the schoolmarm rapping on the chalkboard with her ruler. And let's not forget the gift shop, where you can find everything from prickly pear jelly to authentic Native American crafts. It's the perfect place to pick up a souvenir or two to remember your visit to Tortilla Flat. Section 7. Legends of Gold and Glory, the Lost Dutchman's Treasure. Now, no trip to Tortilla Flat would be complete without hearing about the legend of the lost Dutchman's gold mine. Legend has it that a Dutch prospector named Jacob Waltz stumbled upon a rich vein of gold in the Superstition Mountains back in the 1800s. He kept its location a closely guarded secret, and to this day, people are still searching for the lost Dutchman's treasure. Some say the gold is cursed, and many have lost their lives searching for it. But that doesn't stop folks from trying their luck. You can even pan for gold yourself in the nearby streams and rivers. Who knows, maybe you'll be the one to finally strike it rich. Section 8. Get your kicks on Route 88. More than just a road trip. But Tortilla Flat is more than just a destination, it's a state of mind. It's a reminder that sometimes, the best things in life are the simplest good company, good stories, and a whole lot of laughs. And there's no better way to experience that than by taking a road trip down Route 88. Roll down the windows, feel the wind in your hair, and let the beauty of the Arizona desert wash over you. Stop at the roadside attractions, try some prickly pear ice cream, and soak up the local flavor. The journey is just as important as the destination, and on Route 88, every mile is an adventure. Section 9. So, what are you waiting for? Tortilla Flat awaits. So there you have it, folks. Tortilla Flat, Arizona, a town where the history is as rich as the scenery, the humor is as dry as the desert air, and the welcome is as warm as a shot of good whiskey. Whether you're a history buff, an adventure seeker, or just looking for a unique getaway, Tortilla Flat has something for everyone. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, grab your sense of adventure, and head on down to Tortilla Flat. Just don't forget your sense of humor, you're gonna need it.